Hello and welcome to part 3 of this Pokemon Silver LBS run. We are in Goldenrod City right now. We just picked up this bicycle, so our journey is going to pick up speed literally very quickly. I kind of like that bike. It really helps out getting around till we get Fly, then it'll be a little easier. But here's the team going into this gym. We're going against Whitney, that's the gym leader, but first we got to get through the trainers. New additions is Execute right here. If you ever want to see the moves, just go to the move there, like I just did, and you can see his moveset. Leech Seed's pretty nice. I like Reflect and Hypnosis, all very good moves. Execute's awesome. And the other addition is Nidoran, but we didn't do any leveling, so yeah, that's the moves it has though. And it's Speed and Attack for sure. Attack is the highest stat it has, while Execute stats, while I'm here, I might as well show you. He's very defensive, and then he has a bit of good special attack, I guess. So we're gonna see how this goes. We're gonna try to take on these Pokemon. They are of the normal type at this gym, and there should be about 4 or 5 trainers. I can't quite remember. We'll see when we get further into the gym. So this is an easy one. Level 9 Sentret. I believe they have more Sentrets going up in level, this trainer at least. So, yeah, speaking of Sentret, our Sentret that we caught for our HM Mule now knows Cut and Headbutt. So, Headbutt is one of the TM exceptions because it acts like an HM, and we're not using Sentret for battle anyways, so yeah, we're not breaking my own rules or anything like that yet. We're gonna keep out Cyndaquil and see what we got. We also equipped Cyndaquil with Charcoal, which we got for doing a task in the Ilex Forest from a guy back. You have to do a task for them in the Ilex Forest, and then he gifts you a Charcoal when you get back to Azalea Town and visit him. So we got a free Charcoal. If you have multiple Pokemon you want to put Charcoal on, you could buy Charcoal in Azalea Town at the Pokemart. So yeah, it's always good too. And we are at level 17. The ace Pokemon, the ace of this gym, is a level 20 Miltank, and it is pretty strong. It has a move Rollout, which works for I think 2 to 5 turns, and you just roll out until you miss. And yeah, it's a rock move that does quite a bit of damage as it builds up. I think it like doubles every time or something like that. Don't quote me on that. I'm not quite sure how it works. I didn't look into what Rollout does. We did get the TM for Rollout, but I sold it because we're not using TMs in this run, as I mentioned. So, since we're in Goldenrod, we did manage to go to the department store. If you played any Kanto games like Red, Blue, Yellow, Leaf Green, Fire, Red, then you'll know that the Celadon City department store is huge. And in Johto, the equivalent of that is this Goldenrod City department store. And, yeah, it's pretty much the same, but you could get the, in the sense that you could get the fresh water from the vending machines at the top of the I almost said Celadon, the Goldenrod department store. So I like to stock up on those. I think I picked up quite a few actually. I'll show you in a second how much I picked up. I picked up 39 of them. So we stocked up on those pretty nicely, and we will be using those to heal in between battles if needed. So for this gym I might just use some of those instead of going to heal up at the Poke Center, so I don't have to edit anything. It'll be a little smoother. We have the money to spare. We're not going to be using any money to buy Game Corner coins at the Game Corners here in Goldenrod, because usually I would do it for like a TM or a Pokemon, but I already have a team like I have my mind on to like set on. Porygon was tempting because it has a base stat total of 395, so it's just under 400, which was our limit, so it would have been interesting to use. Actually, speaking of base stats, I forgot to mention Execute's base stat total is about 325, I think I've seen, And Nidorino, after our Nidoran evolves into a Nidorino, it'll be 365, I believe. So, they're pretty good to have around. So, I mean, I believe Execute learns Confusion, so that helps a lot. We're gonna have to switch out. Let's bring out Rocky. I think we have 2 more trainers to fight, and then we're at Whitney, the gym leader. But Rocky is back in action. We boxed him for Azalea Town because we needed the gym badge for him to obey us. He just started rebelling and stopped doing what we asked him to do, and yeah, it was kind of annoying. They'll do that if your Pokemon's over-leveled and you don't have the proper badge. So, if you've never played this before, be aware of that. I think Tackle should finish him off. Oh, the bite. Okay, if my guy's faint, I'm gonna have to... Okay, good. That was good. I was gonna say I'm gonna have to go back to the Poke Center before we go to Whitney, because, yeah, once she gets that rollout going, it just keeps on rolling. And we're... yeah, this one and then one more. So let's just heal up quick before I forget. And we're gonna use some of these fresh waters. You can buy these fresh waters for 200. So it's actually... and it heals 50. So it's actually cheaper than the $300 potion that only heals for 20, right? So... yeah. Just... don't buy potions, just buy fresh water, I would recommend. Basically, is what I'm saying. Alright, what is this person got? How many Pokemon? Just one! Okay, good. Yeah. And it's a level 18 Snubble, that's pretty strong. Let's do some smoke screens, and if it gets to be too much, because Snubble is pretty strong, attack-wise, I think. And now that he just pretty much stole my speed advantage. Yeah, he did. And he's using Charm. I'm just gonna switch out. Yeah, it's okay. We'll just blind him a little more, and then hopefully he misses when he uses Bite against one of our rock Pokemon. We'll go Geodude this time. I want to see what Magnitude does against normal type. I don't think it's super effective, but it's also not very effective, so it could do some decent damage. I didn't explain it last video, but Magnitude actually ranges from, I think it's 4 to 10, and the higher the Magnitude, the more damage it does. So the higher your number, the more damage it does. You want 8 to 10s. Those are where you're going to get some... you could even get one-hit KOs, basically, in that range, so... yeah, it's really good to have. Alright, so one more trainer, and we're good to take on Whitney, who only has 2 Pokemon, actually. So, I think I remember, this person might have, it's gonna be another cute Pokemon, like Clefairy or Jigglypuff or something. Jigglypuff it is, yeah. It's, like, weird how you could just remember that stuff from, like, yeah, way back when. And there is... oh, I thought I was gonna burn it as well. I was like just waiting for it while mashing the button here. Oh, now it's... yeah, I wasn't paying enough attention. There goes that. I'm gonna switch out anyways. And Cynical's gonna be at level 18 after this fight. Very nice. I don't think it's gonna learn any new moves, but it's gonna ask me if I want to evolve it again, which it's always doing since I put a charcoal on it and not an Everstone. Everstone, if you don't know, helps, you give it to your Pokemon to hold and it prevents them from evolving when they level up at the level they're supposed to evolve at, basically. So, it could come in handy, but there's better items to give your Pokemon, and you just gotta hit the B button a bunch of times when it says your Pokemon's evolving to prevent that from happening, so... it's, I mean, put in the work and then you don't have, and then you can equip a better item, basically. Alright. 2, ooh, just shy. We're gonna keep him out, though. As long as Jigglypuff doesn't put us to sleep, because, to be honest, I've been trying to play true to my rules, and not using weapons in battle. Sorry, weapons, what am I talking about? Not using potions and healing items in battle. So every time I go to sleep, I just let the sleep ride out, and, like, I'm just, like, waiting for, like, 5 turns for it to get all better. So... yeah, why not? Full Magnitude, let's do this. 8, overkill. But it did the job, and we're going to grow to level 18 now, too. Which is very good. Level 20, like I said, is what we want to stay under. We're doing good on that. I think we have a solid team going into this. Cyndaquil, once again, sorry I got to deny you. As much as I like to see you grow, I mean... Alright, so let's heal up what we need to. What do we gotta heal? Geodude 20. So, yeah. I think we're going to put Geodude in the front, actually, and let him start this out. I do want to see something. They have a move called Attract, which causes problems for the male Pokemon. They have, I believe she has 2 female Pokemon. And yeah, Attract, we have all male. Okay, so if we get attracted to her Pokemon, we might be in trouble. So hopefully Geodude makes quick work of the first Pokemon, and then the next Pokemon, that Miltank, that I find is the toughest one out of the 2. We're gonna bring in our Cyndaquil and throw some smoke screens at it to blind it, so that way it doesn't get consecutive doubling on the rollout, basically. It'll just hopefully miss after 1 or 2 hits. Or hopefully it doesnn't hit at all, would be even better. Oh, and it's gambling with Metronome. Oh my. And it's not a very good attack. Does it no, it didn't even paralyze me. Nice. And oh, he goes first this time. We must have... Oh, I put the Quick Claw on Geodude. We picked up a Quick Claw in the National Park, which is just ahead of Goldenrod City, just north. So that's really helping out, I find, for the... It might make a difference in this match. Come to the next Pokemon here, who is the famous Miltank at level 20. So we're going to stick to my plan, smoke screen a few times, and maybe 2 or 3. I'm going to see how it works. If he hits me both times, I'm going to do 3. If he misses after like 1 or 2, then we'll keep it at that. This is what I was talking about, Attract. So every time he uses this on us, we fall in love, and before we attack, we're in love with Miltank, so Infatuation keeps it from attacking. So I don't know what the percentage is of like you being able to get through this love and actually throwing like a smoke screen or an attack in general. I don't know if anyone knows. Throw it in the comment. Let us know what the ratio or percentage is. Wow, and rollout just took me out. So I only got off 1 smoke screen. You know what? Let's cool this down a bit. Hopefully Execute can get off a Reflect, and that'll dampen the... it hit us anyways. We might be dead. Oh, look at that super good defense on Execute. And now we get this, and it's going to create a defensive wall for the next couple turns on our whole party, basically. So now we could bring in Rocky. What's that, the 2nd or the 3rd or the 4th? I lost track of what rollout it was, but we're going to try to... Oh, damn, this sucks. Okay, good. We're very defensive, luckily. And we're going to weaken its attack, because it has another attack called Milk Drink. So if we actually start trying to take out its health, it could just, like, restore it super easily. And, yeah, we don't want that to happen, so we want to get some one-hit kills on this thing. There goes our Reflect, though, unfortunately, and it's still stomping away at us. So don't flinch, don't flinch. Ah, we flinched. Alright. Try it again. Let's see, Screech away. Yes. I think that's good enough. We can start doing some damage. And then hopefully... Ooh, I almost did Bind by accident. I hate that attack. We're getting rid of that when we get a chance. I wonder if we level up our Onix, if it actually learns like a powerful ground move, since it is a ground type. I don't know if it learns Magnitude or Earthquake would be awesome. But yeah, time will tell, I guess, because unless people don't want to see Onix move forward in this LBS run, then yeah, otherwise I'll be using him a bit for a little longer. Alright, let's see how much 3 Screeches does. Very nice. 1 more Rock Throw should do it, as long as we don't flinch. Oh, or it doesn't get a critical and kill us. Okay. Let's do it. Let's bring out Geodude, the big guns. Come on, Magnitude 10, Overkill, all the way. Oh no, the attraction. Why? Okay. It's alright, it's alright. It's okay, you could take a few rollouts. I was gonna call it Rock Slide. Wrong move. Okay, Quick Claw come in handy, yes, for the kill. It connects with a 7, and that'll be it. That'll be it. You're done, Miltank. Out you go. You fainted, and I grew a level. Thank you. Thank you for the experience. And we defeated Whitney. Alright. $2,000, that's very nice. That's going to get 10 more fresh waters. Okay, so she's not going to give you the badge until you talk to this person. And she'll stop crying soon, so make sure you go back and talk to her, because you're going to need that badge in order to get an item that's going to be used to clear the path in the future. I'll show you where to get that item too. So this boosts our speed, this badge, and where she's going to give us a tract, which we're going to sell, again, probably for like $1,000 or $1,500 or something. It's not too bad. It's no $2,000, but still, it's alright. So we're going to want to go just to the right of this gym, I believe it is. I think it's to the right of this gym, and we're going to talk to someone there who's going to recognize our gym badge and give us a... I believe it's here. Yes, this person right here. Oh, you beat Whitney, okay, here's a squirt bottle, it's a tree that attacks, and you're going to want to get this before you move up to the next route, because otherwise you'll have to backtrack and go all the way back. I just figured I'd show you that. Alright, so we accomplished our mission here in Goldenrod, beat the gym, and that's about it. So all that's left is to save up and say goodbye. So, we're going to save, and yeah. So, in the next video, we're going to be going to Ecruteak City to face Morty for the Fog Badge. So, yeah, stay tuned for that. We're also going to have another rival battle in the next town. And we will acquire a few more Pokemon for our team. So, please join us for that. It'd be awesome. And, yeah, thank you all for watching. Hope to see you again in another video. See ya.